So as an HR professional and a recruiter, you want to make sure that you provide your candidate with the best possible experience you can on the front end. And how that pertains to background checks is what we're going to dive into today. We're joined by Kevin Bachman, our Vice President of Quality Service, and Kelly Lucia, our Director of Client Relations. So let's start out really quickly and just talk about how a candidate views a background check. There's a lot of anxiety, right?
There really is. This is the tail end of a process that began when a candidate found a company online or responded to a job ad or maybe were recruited by a competitor. There's a lot of nervousness on the part of candidates. This isn't something that they go through every day. And it's very, very important to us as background screeners to think of everything we do, what the impact is.
Yeah.
These are lives, these people have families, they're clients that are looking to fill a need, there's hiring managers that need a desk filled. So we really, really take that to heart with everything that we do and try and keep that at the forefront of our practices.
Why is it important to employers that they provide this positive experience?
Well, I think, like Kevin said, they're trying to hire people, they're trying to put qualified people in positions that are going to benefit their company, but they also have to recognize that these people that are applying could potentially be customers. They're people that are going to talk to other people about the experience. With social media, they could be texting, they could be blogging. So, the background check process and just the onboarding process is, them showing the world what their company is like at the beginning.
Yeah, and that's an interesting point. It really does play into the employer brand. Mm-hmm. So that point's well taken.
It comes full circle.
Yes.
For those companies.
Yeah. So going into what employers and what background screeners can do to kind of create this positive candidate experience, what are some of the things that
The biggest recommendation we have is transparency, and we think of transparency in two ways. Transparency to our clients. Mm-hmm. What are the products they're ordering? What are the services? What are the capabilities? What's able to be found as part of the process? The second is transparency with applicants. Mm-hmm. What are the forms that are needed? If an applicant has a question about the process, how do we best support them? And by extension, their prospective employer, our client, as part of the process.
Yeah, and beyond transparency, because that is important, what type of background check are they running? What are they looking for? What might they be concerned about if they find? So I think that all goes along with transparency, but I think as important as transparency is also accuracy. Mm-hmm. And so what are ways that employers have of ensuring accuracy and just as importantly, background screeners? Well,
I think, with accuracy, as a job candidate, you don't want to receive a report that has inaccurate information. You want to make sure that you're looking for a company that's going to, take those steps to verify information and get it right the first time. So if the applicant does see something that maybe they disagree with, they do have the opportunity to dispute with the background check company. And you want that background check company to also be an extension of your brand. They're representing you. The applicant is already nervous about the process, so you need to be very clear, provide updates to the company when a dispute is in process, and really make sure that everyone's on the same page with what the steps are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nick, what's the point of a background check if it's not accurate? Kelly just made a great point, and that's the ambassador relationship that we have with our clients. We began talking about the nervousness and anxiety on the part of candidates as part of the background check process. We really take that to heart if a candidate calls and says, hey, this misdemeanor was dismissed. There's a chance the court may have made an error. They didn't update their files. Our goal is to work very fast with the court, very fast with the applicant, very fast with our client to try and provide that service, recognize the nervousness and anxiety as part of the process, help the clients ultimately get what they need, and the applicants.
Yeah. So bottom line on this one, applicants are anxious about a background check, whether they have something to hide or not. It's an unfamiliar process to them. And B, employers want to make sure that these are people that they want to hire. They don't want to do anything that's going to turn the candidate off and cause them maybe to reconsider. Mm-hmm. So I think that's going to be the final word on this. If employers are looking for more information on how to provide a positive candidate experience, they can check out our website at www.employeescreen.com. We've got white papers posted there on the candidate experience.